What's up, everybody? Hamilton here with the Trading Initiative. Want to make a quick video about Robinhood. We have a huge trade on Robinhood right now. We have an opportunity to make over 1,000% using a very obvious stage 2 breakout setup. We've been trading these for the last 14 months and they've been working. We post about them all the time here on YouTube, on our other social media platforms, Twitter, etc. I want to go through the step-by-step process really quick and kind of give you guys an in-depth look on how we were able to turn this into a risk-free trade, take a little bit of profit, and let the rest of it continue to run until what hopefully it turns into a 1,000% trade. Before we get into it, though, I want to show you that we are holding this, right? It's very obvious. This was before market closed, up 200%, up 300%. We've been holding this for an extended period of time, and I'm actually going to show you the full trade soon. But I obviously want to put my money where my mouth is. We're in Hood, and most of us have a pretty big win already, substantial win, 632% here. And this is obviously prior to market closing. And so we go ahead and look at where price is at right now. Price is up at 18 bucks. And so we're almost in the money, actually. For whatever reason, the market decided to pop this up after hours. Once again, let's go through it really quick. So first things first, let's talk about the actual trade as we wrote it up. This is our market research portal. If you're unaware of what it is, it's a really awesome opportunity for those of you that don't have a lot of time to trade to actually take the same trades as us. Take the exact same trades as us. They go out via email and mobile phone exactly when we take them, and they're written up in a really nice and easy way to understand exactly what we're trying to do here. We have a description on why we actually like it, the entries, the options if you're trading options, the exact contracts we're taking. It's really awesome. So if you're interested in this, look at the description below. It's called the Market Research Portal Package. Feel free to click on that. Read the landing page, see if it's something you'd like. This is the actual setup that we were looking at when Hood was initiated on. We wanted to buy above the 13.5, that proprietary gray box, aka a supply zone. Super simple setup, right? Price is above the 200-day moving average. It's been consolidating sideways for the last 2 years in something called a stage 1 accumulation, and we identified that using our VRVP, right? We can see financial institutions really accumulating underneath 13.5 and above 750. It's obvious to us that at any break above the horizontal area at 13.5, we want to be long this stock. This is a stage 2 breakout, and they've been working for us for the last 14 months. Shout out Stan Weinstein. 3.84 ADR, so it's rather volatile. This was both a shares and an options trade, and we were just breaking back up and over the 50 RSI, which gave us the green light to actually go, because we like to buy strength. We don't care about buying the pullback in terms of momentum, right? We don't want momentum to slow down, actually. We want momentum to keep screaming. So at the time, you could see what the market cap was. We have all this information, but let's focus on the actual play and the risk on, risk off level. So our risk on, or our entry, was above 13.5. The stop was 12. We had take profits at 17, 23, and above, and originally we bought those August 16th $20 calls. And as you can see right now, those August $20 calls are going to be very close to in the money when we open up tomorrow morning, right? And so let's actually talk about managing this specific setup, because anybody could buy a stage 2 breakout. It's not incredibly hard to scan for this stuff. You're just looking for 50-day or 52-week highs. Realistically, the hardest part about trading is not finding the actual setup. It's not finding the breakout. Anybody can scan for that. The hard part is managing the trade intra-trade to turn it from a good trade to a great trade, to turn it from a single to a home run to a grand slam without just YOLOing it, right? So the first thing we do inside of TTI when we get the actual move off of the breakout, which happened rather quickly for Robinhood, we got filled on those August 20th. $20 calls for under $1, by the way. It was a super cheap play. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to want to sell half of the position at 100%. What is that effectively going to do? It's going to take all principal out of the trade. So just a few sessions into actually owning this particular setup. Remember, we're swing traders inside of TTI. We're looking to hold things for anywhere between 45 to 180 days. We're not worried about intraday volatility. We're not worried about what's going to happen tomorrow. We're focused on what's going to happen over the next 6 to 12 weeks. We're looking for bigger moves in the market. So when we get up and over 100%, which happens frequently in swing trading, it's not that crazy of a number. I know a lot of people will think 100% is a lot of money, but that's where we actually start to de-risk. We're not even taking profits here. Once we're at 100%, we sell half. We remove all principal from the trade, and at that point, the only thing that is still in the trade is house money. It makes it incredibly easy to manage a big position if you know there is no risk against your current account capital. If this trade at this point, after we sold half, went to 0, there would be no loss on account capital other than whatever commissions you're actually paying for the play. So it completely removes all of the craziness that normally comes with a huge breakout, big wins, etc. It just allows you to kind of streamline the process, focus on the actual target, and you don't, once again, have to worry about blowing your account or losing anything on the account whatsoever. The next step is actually taking profits at the 1.618 price target. As you can see, we go back to the actual trade ID. You can see the first profit target there's $17, and that's not on accident, right? $17 is the 1.618 fib extension. We like to target that area every single time. If you're playing a range breakout and you're using the Fibonacci extensions to find the first price target, there is a solid chance other people are also using the same fib extension as a price target. There's some self-fulfilling prophecy there. Therefore, it's reasonable to assume that there's going to be some resistance there. There will be sellers looking to offload portions or all of their position at that particular point. And so we do the same thing, except instead of closing it all, we close a quarter of it. Okay, we close a quarter of it. So let's go ahead and update this. Instead of sell half at 100%, we sell 1/4 at the 1.618, right? So that's our first profit target. This has effectively put us into profit as well. So not only are we now a completely free trade from that 100% move, right? We sold half, and now we're down to about 25% of the original position left because we've taken profit at 1.618. Now, if the last remaining part of the position goes to zero, it doesn't matter. We're making money no matter what. But the golden rule, I suppose, of TTI is that we don't want to close our winners early. We don't want to close our winners early because we don't have any real understanding. Nobody knows exactly where price is going to top out at. If anybody tells you that they absolutely 100% know where something is going to pivot, they're lying to you. Nobody knows exactly how far this stuff is going to go. And so if you have expiration left on the trade, or if you're trading shares, you're not worried about holding a longer term trade, it's great to still keep a portion of the trade on the books as long as the trend is still continuing. A consolidation underneath the previous resistance area, which is that 17 area, that price target where we expected price to consolidate, consolidation at the 17 is not scary. As a matter of fact, that's what we expect, right? That's exactly what we expect. As a matter of fact, we expect the 17 area to flip and create some sort of springboard. And that's exactly what happened. So still having a quarter of that position on the books is going to allow us to capture all of the upside move here with no risk against our account whatsoever and profit already taken out of the trade. That's what turns these things into the 300% win that you see on the Discord trades that are up right now, right? The profits that you see are from the closing price right here. It's not taking into account the extra $1 or $2 move we're going to have pre-market. Those things are going to be up an extra 200%, 300% tomorrow morning. And it's just because we're not willing to close the entire trade until the trend is actually over. As a matter of fact, if we actually go back to Discord really quick and we look at what we were talking about end of session, we were actually thinking, I'm going to go ahead and find it for you really quick. We were thinking about potentially entering more into the hood play because, and I'll go ahead and show it to you really quick. This was the conversation we were having today. Actually, you can see it was at 3:21 today, so it was prior to market closing, and we were saying, hey, if you wanted to add in here, we expect the 17 area to act as a springboard. We're consolidating underneath overhead supply. This is just TA 101. This is uptrend 101 action. You can actually go out and buy some new contracts. You can add to shares, whatever you wanted to do. A couple guys did that, so we're going to see where they are tomorrow on the gap up. That's complete luck. We have absolutely no idea that that was going to happen after hours. I'm not mad about it. I'm glad we have a position to take advantage of it. But the guys that were able to add in here because they understand that price consolidates underneath overhead supply and then flips it. It's a basic resistance turn support flip with some sort of spring action. All of the selling pressure gets evaporated eventually. The more times buyers get up there, they take out sellers, they take out sellers, take out sellers, and then finally it shoots through. That's how this stuff works. It's fractal in nature, happens on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly, etc. Right? So once again, this is how we traded Hood and how we are still currently trading Hood. You saw the actual play as we took it. You can see once again the actual profits that we have right now. None of this is on accident. All of this is predetermined. All of this is planned from how we manage it, what we expect out of it, etc. So if this type of stuff makes sense to you, get on the daily newsletter. We posted Robinhood. This was a free trade that we put out on the daily newsletter. The link is below. Go and sign up. I'm not asking for anything. But if you do want these trades, if you do want access to that market research portal, once again, it is description below. Feel free to check it out, read through the landing page. We have so many different ideas that come out. We have 2 emails per day that come out that kind of keep you in the loop of what's going on. We have 3 to 5 webinars. We have everything that you could possibly imagine to make some money in the market. And we're specifically geared towards traders that don't have a lot of time in the market. Typically professionals, people that own companies, check out the sweet green trade that we initiated on, by the way. Check it out. We wanted it above 19.5. We just posted it like yesterday or 2 days ago. Look at this. Risk on above 9.5 with a profit target of 27.75. There's the play. People grabbed it. Do you see what happened with sweet green today? Absolutely insane move. Look at that. We got the breakout and we got the push through, and it's up a little bit after hours as well. Anyway, these are the types of trades that we put out. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you learned in the comments. Did you take something away maybe from the Robinhood trade that we're currently in that you weren't doing before? Are you willing to hold trades a little bit longer? Remember, guys, we're in a bull market. Catch you next video.